So, on the bottom left, singing together tonight is the blue Protoss Nothership. And on the top right, the purple Zerg, but not the purple Zerg we just saw, Kippos. Nothership isn't singing. So this is Protoss versus Zerg on Pillars of Gold, which is a very standard map. Not much special about it.
Ah, some bullshit.
Nothership is doing some bullshit. Putting a pylon in a corner base.
So I'm guessing they're gonna make. Ooh, woo. I'm guessing they're gonna make gateways or whatever there, or yeah.
Looks like that's a gateway. I mean, it could be any of 100 things, really. Protoss have a ton of options there, but Nothership is going for 2 gateways. What's known as being a bit of a dickhead. Rallying them into Kippos' natural. But actually getting gas. So I thought it might be just like really fast zealots. It might actually end up being something else. Kippos, on the other hand, is going very standard. Hatchery, gas, spawning pool. Another ship is blocking off his base.
Making zealots, okay.
And making fast zealots. Making them...
So does Kippos even have army right now?
Kippos does not have a single army unit out. Doesn't even have one being constructed, even though she really should have queens. And yeah, queens are starting. Two queued up in the natural rather than one in the natural, one in the main. But there's a zealot there. Angry Knife Boy. Now the thing is, drones are faster than zealots, so they could just run the zealots around until the queens are out. And yeah. Kippo sees what's going on, gets a spine crawler, and doesn't cancel it in time. So that's just 100 minerals down the drain.
Amazing.
There are 2 more zealots out. 4 Zerglings, but that's not going to be enough for anything. And now there are Stalkers coming out. And a robotics facility. Okay, Nothership is not playing around.
Playing to win, definitely.
Yeah. Stalker is gonna get some shots off, but honestly, Stalkers are okay, I guess. They're like the most average unit in the game. But yeah, this is pretty much counting down the clock because Kippos is at less workers than she started with.
Yeah.
And Nothership is just rallying crazy knife guys around into Kippos' base. And an Immortal is on the way. That was fast. Kippos was clown. And loading screens. So again on the bottom left, but this time in red, because he means business. Another ship. Still. Now mocking Kippos, asking for a song. Kippos makes an extra drone, but isn't mining with that drone, just having that drone watch the other drones and make sure they're working alright.
think it's important to have a supervisor drone.
Yeah. And Nothership is actually building a gateway in his own base, like a normal human being. Kippos, his overseer drone, is still making sure the others are okay. Tells them to attack, tells them to mine, and
Oh, there it
continues to watch.
goes. Okay.
Or remembering, yeah, maybe he should work too. Other ship's workers are mining. Not getting anything, but just mining. Could have sworn I just saw another ship's money go down and nothing being built.
Looks like
Oh,
they
no.
just started a Nexus.
And
So if they're building another pylon here, is that for redundancy or is that for supply? Or just a bit of both? Okay.
a very common Zerg tactic is to destroy the pylon. Power down the buildings. An extra one is good redundancy, but another ship did need the supply too, so yes to both. Kippos isn't taking any chances building a spine crawler this time. But, just moving the Overlord to a strange place too, because there's this pillar right here. It would even blow like warm air into the Overlord's tendrils. You know, Overlords really like sitting there getting blown air, getting air blown.
Gotta keep it well ventilated down there.
Yeah.
I think that is a full wall. It looks full.
No, it's a full wall. That works.
So that means this boy is stuck. The stalker.
No. The stalker
Can
isn't
they go
stuck.
through? Okay.
The stalker's keeping that gap closed.
Oh, I see. So they'd be wandering through like here. Okay, cool.
So Kippos and Nothership is being a little aggressive with the build, which is good, but not fully using the chrono boost on the Nexus and getting an observer. Kippos getting the roaches ready. Problem is that when you get roaches and you're versus immortals, you're not going to be doing very well.
Has Kippos even seen what's Oh Jesus, that didn't do it. Yeah, Kippos hasn't even seen what's being built.
Yeah, Kippos' overlord is off in the desert, sitting alone.
I mean, that could be waiting to cruise down and do a Nidus though, right?
If Kippos had a Nidus, but yeah, but Nidus has cost a ton of gas, and Kippos isn't mining gas. He's only mining from one gas geyser.
So, if Nothership has an observer here, is that just to detect burrowed units? Like, I don't think Zerg have cloaking, do they?
Yeah, but I will look. But where is the observer? Oh, the observer's here? Yeah. That observer is completely useless. What you want to do with an observer like that is move him into...
To
like
go spy,
here.
yeah.
The observer can see everything.
I assume observers can do the same, like, stand on top of the stupid pillar thing, right?
But they don't even need to. They're naturally invisible.
Yeah.
With the Overlord, it's like a guy on a tree with binoculars. With the Observer, it's like a satellite, just staring into your window. Zerg actually do have cloaking alternatives. There's an upgrade for roaches that lets them move while burrowed.
Looks like Kippos is going ranged with Hydralisks. I think.
No, ranged with lurkers. That's lurker upgrades.
Oh,
And could be.
heavens.
Oh, yes, Hydralisks. You're right. But Kippos needs a lot more gas for Hydralisks. Nothership is sending a Phoenix in. An illusion of a Phoenix to scout. Gonna get killed by the Queens, but it does see that the Queens are the anti-air defense that Kippos has. Oh, and this Phoenix and this illusion is alive. Yeah, Cloud correctly says that if you have Hydralisks without upgrades, they're just a bad unit.
I see. Well, it looks like she's upgrading to at least... Oh, Christ. I don't know, that's a button. Upgrading to ranged. So little upgrades is a treat.
No, no upgrades. Oh, no, upgrading ranged attacks, but not Hydralisk range and Hydralisk speed.
Oh, okay, I'm stupid. Sorry.
No, you just... They're very similar, the ranged attack and the Hydralisk range upgrades. Huh. This creep tumor is building at an angle.
Jesus.
No.
I forgot the Kippos tradition of having 10 million tumors.
Yeah, one thing that you'll see from Kippos that you won't see from other Zergs in the league, and that other Zergs should learn from Kippos, is that Kippos really spreads creep. And creep is so good for Zerg. I honestly can't emphasize it enough. It makes your units faster, it gives you vision, it blocks your opponent from doing weird shit. But Nothership is expanding faster than Kippos, which is very brave for a Protoss to do versus a Zerg. But he can justify it. He's got more army. He's got more workers. Kippos has this huge bank.
Oh, looks like Kippos is starting to spend it.
Yeah, that's 15 Hydralisks, and that's a dent, but not a huge one. But yeah, it's a good start. Especially against the Immortal Stalker. Because Stalkers aren't great, and Immortals aren't great versus Hydralisks. Hydralisk upgrades are on the way. But Nothership is getting High Templar with Storm, and those are very good against Hydralisks.
A wall. Not a wall, but...
Yeah, Cloud is pointing out that the Zerg didn't inject properly. And the Zerg is going Hive, but what would you get with Hive? Oh, there's a Spire. Could be Broodlords. But again, Broodlords wouldn't be that great against this Stalker High Templar army.
those are the long-range dudes, right?
Those are the long-range flying dudes that throw babies.
I mean, if I was Kippos, I'd be an asshole and come over here on the left, where she's got that useless Overlord just vibing.
Yeah, that's a good plan. If you've got the army to defend them and back it up. But yeah, Kippos does have a very nice Roach Hydra army that's got more upgrades. That's got very good upgrades than Notherships. But Nothership's army is bigger. Nothership has more workers, and yeah, it's pretty dangerous. And Nothership just got a ton of upgrades done,
Heavens.
and it's on the way. Zergling taking the Zelnaga Tower for Kippos. And sees that the Protoss army is headed out. Protoss army doesn't see the Zergling, or ignores it. But the Zergling decides to beat them up anyway. Doesn't quite work. And the army's coming in and killing the creep. Observers can't see creep. And yeah. Colossus do very well against Hydralisks. Storm does very well against Hydralisks. And Kippos' army just melts. Nothership now has this huge bank that he's not touching.
Do the big stilt dudes, Colossuses, do they see uphill, or was that just good luck?
They see and climb uphill.
Okay.
They can also be attacked by units that can only attack flying units. They're that tall. But, yeah. Now it's 2 Archons, 4 Immortals, and 4 Colossi, and there's just not much a Zerg can do against that when the Zerg is on the back foot. Yeah. Nothership is just killing everything, moving very methodically. There's a Mutilated Scout, and it's gonna fight the Stalker and die. And the Archon kills it. Completely yoked. GG. That's it.